Hi, I'm Michelle Paganini, designer for Paganoonoo, and I'm here to share some tips with you about how to find notions on existing garments if you go to a thrift store. It's amazing sometimes how much difference it can make as opposed to going to the notions counter. So I want to start with this example, a lovely linen jacket with mother of pearl buttons. I went and bought 2 mother of pearl buttons at the store, and I think you know how much they cost at the store. This garment happened to be $6.99 at my local thrift store. Now I live in San Jose, California, so it's a little bit more expensive than in other areas. But look at this, there are 7 buttons on here, and it turns out that it's far less expensive to get the 7 buttons on here than it would be to buy multiple cards. And that's if you can find enough multiple cards for the notions that you're looking for. Sometimes I go and there's only 1 and I need 3. Moving on, let's look at this example. Beautiful little top, caught my eye because of the rhinestone fixtures. And the fixtures actually are just slide on, so they were sewn on there, and I thought that's kind of pretty. $2.99, and I can tell you that this set right here, which is also a slide on motif, it would go on sideways so you could put the heart inside or out, was considerably more than $2.99. So you never know what you're gonna find. And then moving on to this one, you know, I looked at this and almost didn't look closely at it. I turned it over and I was shocked to see that each one of these rhinestone crystals, or whatever you'd want to call them, are actually sewn on by hand. So if you took all of these off and compared it to what it would be to go buy the beads individually, this one was $4.99. That's quite a few beads that you can take off just one at a time as you need them. Amazing. I want to show you this one as well. Beautiful jacket, but if you weren't going to use the jacket and you were looking for buttons, this is the closest match I could find in the store. These are actually very well made buttons. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9 buttons because there's one on each cuff. So again, you know how much buttons are. This is quite a discount at $6.99 to get that many buttons of very good quality. Last but not least, my very favorite is this one. I like frogs as closures, and any unusual closure adds a lot of surprise to a garment and just dresses it up a bit. Look at these frogs. They are gorgeous. Each one of them could be taken off because I checked and they are actually hand tacked on there. And one frog alone when I checked in the store was more than the price of this entire garment. And here we have 5 frogs, beautiful, and you couldn't find anything like this in the store. So just remember, your thrift store can be a source for unusual and inexpensive notions.